Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my 2023-2024 Premier League predictions. Yeah, I didn't react to my last Premier League predictions, but all I know, I got like two or three right. I got Villa right, and I got City right. Can we get 220 subs, 10 likes? Yeah, we'll just get straight into the video. A lot has happened in the summer transfer window, but I'll just go straight in my predictions because why not? I don't want to keep you waiting. 20th Sheffield United. Sheffield United, I do think, are 100% going down. I feel like it's a case of too soon to be back. I think they're just going to go straight back down 20th place. There is a shout for 19th or maybe 18th, but I'm going to go dead last. I just feel like most of their squad from that season they went down have now left. So it's just leftovers that are coming back up. I don't think they have what it takes to survive. I'm going to say dead last with probably around 15 or 16 points. 19th Bournemouth. There's a lot of people who think Bournemouth are going to stay up. And there's a lot of people that think they're gonna go down because they got rid of Gary O'Neill. I think they're going down, but it's not because of him. I think they haven't got the star power. I just feel like yes, there is a chance for like an 18th or a 17th. I just see them going down again. Back-to-back season, I'm predicting them to go relegated, but I think they are going to get relegated this season. I could see them finishing with around 20 points, 22 points as well. Very low for 19th. 18th, Luton. Luton have brought in some decent signings like Kabore on loan from Man City and a lot of other names, but I think Luton is another case where, yes, they might survive, but at the same time, I don't know. They've got a lot of, there's a lot of excitement around the club, right? There's a lot of excitement, and they could play a nice style of football. But I'm gonna predict them 18th, and again, I'm gonna predict all the three teams going down to finish on low points. I think they won't even hit 30 points. They'll hit 25 points. There'll be like an 8 point gap between them and 17th. 17th, Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest will just about stay up with around 32 points. I think they aren't going to have an exciting season at all. But I will say it, they have sold and released a lot of players, and all they've really signed, all they've really brought in is Elanga. They won't really do anything. They're just going to survive about, just about. 16th Wolves. Wolves will only stay up with about 34 points. I know that's 9 more what I'm predicting Luton, but Wolves will be rough this season. They've sold Neves, they've got rid of Moutinho, they got rid of Connor Cody, Nathan Collins, Raul Jimenez. They've lost so much players in a lot of seasons. And they got back Matt Doherty, which will be enough to keep them up. But lads, they've lost everything a part of this project. They are not going to do anything exciting. Crystal Palace 15th. Right. Palace fans, this is normally higher than what I predict you. I normally predict you anywhere from 16th to 18th. And last season you finished 11th. Right, lads, this is a club that always either finishes in 14th to about 12th. And last season they broke in the 11th. Why? I think you'll finish in 15th. As soon as you ditched Roy Hodgson, you got Patrick Vieira in. He actually started bringing in exciting signings. The club was looking better, and then you sacked him for no reason. He was in 12th. He was doing well. You brought Roy back. Zaha's left. All the exciting signings are now looking bad. I just feel like you're gonna finish the season with around 38 points and 15th. Brentford 14th. Brentford will finish the season with around 40 to 42 points. And let's be real, lads. They'll probably be disappointed how they're going to go from 9th or 10th to 14th. Lads, you're taking Ivan Toney out of the team. That's 15, 20 goals a season. That's at least 2 or 3 places down. And I think the teams that I think everyone else has just improved so much, I think they'll be relegated to 14th. But again, that's just comfortable mid-table. I wouldn't complain about it. 13th Everton. I feel like Everton with a comfortable full season with Sean Dyche. He had Burnley being a mid-table team. They always survived. Give him Everton. I feel like it'll be the exact same, if not better. There's more squad depth to this club. I feel like they'll make it way over 45 points. They'll be safe and they'll live to fight another season. And I think there's people predicting them to go down. 12th West Ham. Right, you sold Declan Rice. You could be selling Paqueta. You sold Skamaka. I think West Ham will have another outside the top 10 season. They'll finish 12th. They'll get to about the quarterfinals of the Europa League. And David Moyes might be lucky to survive. I'm pretty sure they're signing Harry Maguire. And you know what? I think Harry Maguire might do a decent shift at West Ham. But that's really all. I think West Ham will they'll do well. Alvarez is a good signing. I mean, yeah. 11th, Burnley. I originally had Burnley for 13th, then for 12th. Now I'm sticking them as high as 11th. Why? I have faith in Vincent Company. They aren't going to get relegated. They have a good squad. I think they'll play really well defensively. And I'm going to make a prediction. Nathan Redmond will hit double digits in goals this season. If I'm wrong, then I'll think of, you know what, make a forfeit for me in the comment section. They will finish with at least 50 points. Burnley, 50 points. Exciting football, 11th place. Bayer will play well in centre back. The German centre back they signed. If I'm not wrong, his name's Bayer. I can't remember. Brighton 10th. I was almost tempted to put them for 11th, and most Brighton fans might be offended by 10th. Lads, I'm putting you for 10th just about. I think Conference League will have you slipping up. Sorry, Europa League will have you slipping up. You'll make it to at least the last 16, then you'll get knocked out, but you'll still make top 10. I think for McAllister, you have brought in quite decent signs like Milner and Dahoud, whatever you call him. I think he's from Dortmund, you brought him in from, if I'm not wrong. He's good, but you aren't getting any higher than 10th. 9th, Fulham. Right. This is controversial because a lot of people are sticking Fulham for mid-table. Mitrovic kind of wants to leave, but they've got Raul Jimenez, so even if he does leave, they have a decent replacement. I am confident that Fulham will do well. I'm confident they'll finish with over 50 points and they'll fire themselves in the 9th. They'll do well. 8th, Spurs. Spurs should not be expecting themselves to be back in the title race or top 4 hunt anytime soon. Yes, you signed Kulovski or however you pronounce it, and James Maddison. 2 good signs. I expect James Maddison to play like a mix of prime Dele Alli and prime Eriksen. So around the 87 rated mark. But I'm going to be honest, there's rumours of Harry Kane leaving. And if he does leave, it might be a 9th. But for now, I'm still going to stick them in 8th. Look at Arsenal. They took 2 8th place seasons in a row. And then they came back better than ever. Sometimes all you need is the time out of Europe to become better. And I think Spurs need that right now. So I think 8th. Chelsea are going to finish in 7th. There's a lot of people that think will finish mid-table again. There's a lot of people predicting them for top 4. Poch is going to do a good job. But he's not far in the Champions League. I originally had them for 6th. Now I'm putting them for 7th. Because lads, they've sold in the last 8 months. They've sold the spine of their midfield. Kante, Jorginho, Mount, Kovacic and Havertz. They've also sold Aspilicueta and Mendy. Lads, they've sold the majority of their club, and all that's left over is the players that didn't really work. They have brought in Nicholas Nkunku, Robert Sanchez from Brighton, and there's a lot of other players. They'll finish Conference League, and that's pretty much all they'll do. If I was a Villa fan, I would be excited. I'm putting you sixth. I could put you for fourth, lads. Diaby, Rule Torres, no, Paul Torres. I don't know where I'm getting Rule from. Paul Torres, and also Yuri Tielemans, who on his day can be a world class midfielder. Add that up to players like Ollie Watkins, Martinez Digne, Douglas Costa, Douglas Luiz, McGinn. Villa could finish with nearly 70 points. Fifth, Newcastle. Newcastle fans will be raging that I have put them to miss out on Champions League football. My prediction is, look, you'll get to the last 16 in the Champions League, you'll get knocked out. You'll be distracted this season. Your signings like Tonali, Harvey Barnes, and the Southampton right back, Livramento, or however you say his name, will be all good. But the problem is, you can't beat the other teams above you. Fourth, Arsenal. Arsenal fans will be mad at me. They just won the Community Shield, and they think that they are safe because they've signed Timber, Havertz, and multiple other players like Declan Rice. Lads, I feel like Arsenal will finish the season in fourth. They'll have a drop off. I could be wrong. They could go on to win the league, but I just feel like they're going to drop off. Maybe injuries will come in. They'll finish the season with around 74, 75 points. And it will all be unfortunate because the teams above them will be playing elite level, in my opinion. And the first one being third, Liverpool. Liverpool will finish the season with around, if you're asking me, 82 points. They'll finish the season with 82 points in third place. This season will have a 3-team title race between Liverpool and the two teams above them, and Liverpool will end up being like 7 points behind first in the end, but it will be close. McAllister will come good, and I think Liverpool will have a good season. Second, Man United. I was almost tempted to put them to win the league. Almost. Lads, they're getting rid of Maguire, they're getting rid of Fred. They've brought in Mason Mount, which is amazing for Man United. They've brought in Onana, and they've also brought in Højlund for 72 million, who definitely is not going to be good at all. He'll score about 12 league goals, but United will finish the season with around, I reckon, 87 points, and it won't be enough to fight off the champions. First, Man City. Who did you think it was going to be? There's no point in me even saying, lads, Man City are. I could be biased because I'm a Man City fan, but lads, they've just signed the best young centre back on the planet. And here's the thing: I should know him. I should know how to pronounce his name, but I don't. Gvardiol, that's what I'm gonna go with. You've also, I know I've definitely got that wrong, and you've got the likes of bringing in a player like Kovacic. Yes, we got rid of Mahrez, we got rid of Gundo, which is massive. Yes, I know Man City have sold a lot of names like Gundo and Mahrez, which are really key players and important. And I've definitely said his name wrong. I'm going to get the pure piss taken out of me. But Man City have got 6 elite level defenders: Ake, Stones, Akanji, Laporte, this new guy, and Diaz. Man City are going to be unstoppable. And I'm going to say it, they will win the league again and the Champions League. And they'll do the treble back to back. That's my prediction. Anyway, here's a quick look at my fantasy team. Do you like it? There's the defense and here's the attack. I'm confident for fantasy football. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Probably should have said that first. Anyway, bye.